I would rather spray tan my butthole than get it waxed.
Smoking pot, riding a horse. It sounds fun.
It sounds fine. It sounds scary as heck to me, but yeah, it could be fun. Saddle or not, I've never been on a horse. I only ride horses side saddle anyways. M. Night. Knock it off.
That's going to be a shit.
You stop it right now. You stop it.
You stop.
You go to your room, M. Night Shyamalan. You go to your
Think
room.
about what you've done.
That's a bad M. Night. That's a bad M. Night.
Hello and welcome to Nation of Conversation, episode 366. I am your intrepid host, Ryan, and I'm here with, he's born naughty, Bill Cashin.
Oh my. Oh boy.
That's your new moniker forever.
I like it.
Born naughty, Bill Cashin.
Some of us are just born naughty.
Some of us are just born naughty. And next to him is the Bing Bong Boy, Wally Foley.
Yep. Bing bong.
Go Knicks!
Knicks are a team.
They won a game. They had a buzzer beater, right?
Yeah. RJ Barrett. His New Year's resolution was to win a game by hitting a buzzer beater.
And he did it.
And he did it like the second game.
Nice.
So good for him. Good for him.
He went to Duke, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Went to Duke.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
You guys both hate Duke, right?
Fuck Duke.
Yeah.
I forgot you both hate
Freak
Duke.
Duke.
You guys
Duke.
don't have a lot that you agree on.
Eh,
Cowboys versus Giants,
Nope.
no, Red
Board
Sox
games,
and Yankees kind of.
Red Sox, Yankees,
I don't even pay attention to the Yankees. I know you pay attention to the Red
Knicks,
Sox.
Celtics. It's not a lot.
What's your
of
soccer
common
team?
ground here.
Portland Timbers.
Jurgen
Or
Klinsmann.
Portland Thorns. either
Jurgen
one,
Klinsmann versus not Jurgen Klinsmann.
Yeah.
which obviously I'm correct
Right.
on.
You are
course.
so wrong.
There's a lot
Hey,
here.
did this new guy get us into the World Cup?
No.
2 years running now. No.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We have not finished World Cup qualifying.
We're not going to finish either.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Hey, didn't Jurgen get us to like the
No.
knockout round?
No.
Yeah, he got us somewhere. He got us out of the round robin or
Yeah,
whatever the hell.
into the knockouts.
Right?
We
got out of that
I don't
because that was the
that
Landon
Jesus
Donovan
Christ,
game,
that would have
right?
been 2014. You're trying to make me remember all the way back to 2014.
I know that you don't know soccer very well,
Wow.
but Klinsmann was a good coach.
Anyway,
He was not a good
what-
coach.
What
But
I was
yes,
trying
I
to
do
say
think
was
he
you guys
did.
don't agree on much, but you both agree that you hate Duke.
Yes.
So there you go. All right, top
Heck,
stories.
Even tonight, I'm rooting for Georgia, and he's
yeah,
rooting for
right.
Alabama.
See, there you go. Top stories of the wrestling week.
Current football.
More WWE releases.
Oh, by the way, congratulations on your championship, Bill.
Thank you.
Oh, why'd you bring that up? Come
Appreciate
on.
it.
Because I was hoping he would say the same to me.
I mean, congratulations on you.
On the other league.
I
On the
don't know
other
anything
An
about.
unknown
Who
Who Cares League. He won it. Congratulations.
Ryan could claim he won 3 leagues. How would I know any different?
I won. I was in 7 leagues and I won 6 out of 7.
That's a pretty good year.
That's a pretty good year for me. Anyway, NXT, not having a good year, released all kinds of more people. Starting with Born Naughty William Regal.
This doesn't make sense.
It makes no sense.
Like, I was a little bit joking, but mostly serious when I said
God.
AEW should sign him as a wrestler, an authority figure, a scout, a coach, a commentator.
whatever you can get.
Just have him around doing everything.
Get as much as you can out of him. It makes literally no fucking sense.
This is, I don't know why Vince hates Hunter these days, but he does.
Hates him. He fucking hates
This
him.
is just like, I'm going to hurt your friends now.
It's weird that he would not. Nobody would be able to use William Regal in wrestling. Hopefully that's just a Charlie horse and not
Nope, that's a knee.
a knee.
Oh,
That was gross.
There's definitely a bump where there shouldn't be a bump.
And I think was that Jameson?
Yeah, that was.
That's their best guy.
Anyway, Regal's gone, unfortunately, for NXT and for WWE. And like, you can't find anything. This guy could do anything.
Anything.
I'm sure he probably can't wrestle anymore. To be
But
honest.
in
He probably
NXT, he
can't.
did all of it. He wrestled in NXT.
I remember. I saw. I didn't realize he wrestled in NXT, and then I saw it was Cesaro he had a match against.
He might have. I think Cesaro retired him, maybe.
Yeah.
But what I remember is he had a match against Cassius Ohno, a.k.a. Chris
sure
Hero.
That was great.
Yeah. And the build to it was excellent, too, because they would just like talk like weird, mean things at each other.
Mm-hmm. It makes no sense. It's only to bury Triple H. I mean, at this point. Road Dogg.
I have enjoyed, though, seeing people posting clips and stuff.
Of Regal's
Just
funny
anything
shit.
Regal. There's one where he's on Kiss Cam with Matt Cardona. and like the way it's set up, but he does it perfectly, is he realizes it because all of a sudden he just like looks at the camera and gets a big smile on his face and slowly turns his head and kisses them. And Cardona's just like, oh, what?
And his best thing he ever did probably was the War Games.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Yelling War Games
And
at
that
people.
even that became a thing.
Right.
He would come out and Adam Cole or whoever was in the ring would stand there and be like, say it, Regal, say it.
Tease it for a while before he actually said it.
You're like, I just have one thing. Before you can even say to say, they'd be like, just say it. Just say the words. Make the match. Make the match.
The best. He's going to do something somewhere and be great.
Yeah.
20. That guy worked there 21 years, too. Talk about employee loyalty.
Yeah.
21 years you're going to just cut this guy for no
And for
reason.
a while, he was just going around on the road, right? Like looking for scouting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not
Think
an
about
easy
all
job at all.
Tons of people like Bailey was like, I would never have a job if it wasn't
Everyone
for
that came
Regal.
through NXT basically is saying,
Right.
like, I'm a Regal guy.
Right. And all the... Apparently, a lot of people that are still there are pissed off about that specific firing. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Yeah. I saw one, what's her, something Moth Martina.
Session Moth Martina.
Yeah, she was like, I went in for a tryout and I was like nervous that like I had to tone down whatever, like I had to change who I was. And she's like, he's the one who told me to be myself and just go out there and do it. My only regret is that I didn't grind on him.
That's hilarious. That's her gimmick. Road Dogg also fired.
Yeah.
Less nice things to say about Road Dogg.
Right. But he's been there a long time too.
He has. Gabe Sapolsky.
The Big Salbowski?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Gabe Sapolsky, former Ring of Honor head of creative, I guess, and the guy who created Evolve, and then gave Evolve to WWE, and then started work there thinking, like, I'm set for life. I don't need Evolve anymore. Oh, okay. So now I'm fired and I don't own Evolve. Ouch. Samoa Joe. Now, I'm not sure how to feel here because I kind of laughed.
What even was this?
I kind of laughed because in the award show, Bill, you said the funniest story or the dumbest storyline was Samoa Joe's career over the last year in WWE. It got even weirder. It got even weirder.
Got hired back to NXT as a semi-authority figure.
Back up because he was a commentator.
Right. He got demoted to commentary.
Commentated on WrestleMania. Got fired the next day.
Yep. Rehired by NXT to be a quasi-authority figure.
Right.
Became a wrestler, had one match, won the title.
Then vacated the
Vacated it. Disappeared for a while. Got like a week before he got fired, he was just somewhere scouting randomly.
Right. Not
and
wrestling.
then fired again.
Samoa Joe. And at the time, people were like, what is wrong with you? They fired you. Why would you go back there? And he had like a goofy, annoying statement about how much better it is and why he would never want to go anywhere else and blah, blah, blah. And now he looks real stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that one made me laugh. This one made me sad. Allison Danger,
Yeah, so I don't know, but this
who I
is
don't really know much about, was brought in, I believe, as a women's trainer months ago, only 3 months in, and they fired her on the day her daughter started school because she moved cross country
Jesus.
to do this job, and they fired her the day her daughter. This dude's coming back out.
He's got his helmet still.
It's like a real Paul Pierce poop yourself moment.
Paul Pierce is
He pooped
a
himself.
hero.
He pooped himself.
He
pooped himself.
I didn't know when he got cut off. I didn't know if he was ever going to walk again.
You mean it was a heroic poop? Is that what you're saying?
It was a heroic return
It
from
was
some kind of injury,
Such a large
medical
poop.
issue.
Such a large poop that he
Medical
could
issue.
no longer walk. He had to sit, be carried, and put on the toilet itself before he could poop, and then he could walk again.
I don't know.
Is that what it was?
All I know is he was in a wheelchair, and then he was back playing, and he was a
Fully fine. with different shorts.
Oh, going to the locker room.
Anyway, this Allison Danger, feel very bad for her.
Yeah, that's terrible.
And whoever wrote the tweet about it was like, they can't use budget cuts because they used budget cuts about the reason why they couldn't bring her in right away. They needed to get her into the budget so that they could have her there.
Yeah.
So you can't really like make a budget and then fire the person you made the budget for. So fuck you. NXT, and there's a couple others too.
I will just say, I don't know about the rest of them. They may have done the same thing, but I will say the Regal and Road Dogg both took the high road and said, like, I've got nothing but good things to say. They gave me an opportunity. They both separately said, when I was at rock bottom, WWE saved me.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So I have no bad things to say even today.
Pretty much everybody said nice things. I don't know if Gabe said anything because I think he deleted Twitter after he got himself into trouble a bunch of times.
Probably.
Yeah. That was annoying, but also good for predictions for me because I said people were going to get released.
Yep.
How many said wrestlers? I said 40.
You said 40 wrestlers.
40 wrestlers. I got one.
I'll give you one.
One Samoa Joe.
I'll give you one.
I'm not going to say Road Dogg or Regal are wrestlers.
No.
I mean, do they count? Do you count them towards this? I don't know. We'll find out at the end of the year. Hopefully there's not more firings, though. Predictions are already completely fucked for me because Braun Breaker is your current NXT champ.
That didn't take long.
He beat Tommaso Ciampa
at New Year's Dash or
at
whatever?
New Year's Evil.
Oh, right.
New Year's Evil.
So is Ciampa quitting or getting fired? Because he's definitely done.
I think he's there. He probably thinks he's going to become a coach.
Okay.
And that's what they think, I'm guessing. I'm guessing he will never wrestle again for them. That's my guess.
You don't think he wants to go elsewhere?
I think he wants to be a coach there. Will they let him do that?
Right.
I don't know. Which seems dumb because the dude definitely has gas in the tank still. I mean, maybe not a lot because of the neck thing, but he definitely has gas in the tank still. But
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he becomes a coach / scout since they seem to need that position filled all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he takes that and you never see him on TV again. But hopefully not. Brick Breaker came out and in his entrance kicked over an X to represent fuck ourselves because we're still called NXT. Or I guess what they were trying to say is fuck the black and gold. By him kicking over an X when he came out. Is that what that was supposed to be?
I don't know.
There was a giant foam X, and he came out and kicked it over and broke it into
Maybe
two
he
pieces.
thought it was a multiplication symbol. It had something to do with the Steiner math.
N times N times
Is
T.
that what it is?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
That didn't fit into Steiner
I don't
math.
like math.
We're also fucked because Ibushi, Bill, did not show up as the mystery man for New Japan.
Oh,
so
for one of my
you lost
predictions
that
as well.
one as well.
Did Bushi show
Bushi showed up, but not in that match.
Damn.
Toni Storm quit WWE while we were doing the award show. She just straight up quit.
Good for her.
Yep.
And just left.
She'll be a star wherever she goes.
Yep.
Any indications yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
She's super young.
Yeah.
She's only 26.
Something like that.
Oh, wow. She's younger than I thought.
Crazy young.
Yeah.
Walter is now full-time America. America, fuck yeah.
Really?
Walter.
I didn't think he wanted to do that.
He apparently, I don't think he wanted to do it. I think he probably was forced to do it, but he is full-on NXT in America.
I mean, that's good until they fire him, until Vince looks and goes, I don't see a six-pack and fires him, but...
That makes me feel good about my NXT UK is going down prediction.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Speaking of predictions...
Because I don't know another person on the NXT UK.
There's still good wrestlers
Ilya
there.
Dragunov.
Okay, that's
he's
a name.
champ.
The
Trent
sniper
Seven
rifle. Okay.
is
Trent
there.
and Tyler Bate is
Tyler
still
Bate.
there.
They're over there? Okay. So I do know a couple names.
They weren't for a while. They were in NXT proper, and then they went
Oh, they
back.
got that Spanish kid that everybody loved from that one.
Laredo, not Laredo kid. I'm sorry. A kid.
A kid is there.
The other kid. A kid.
They have at least did have a pretty good women's division. I think half of them are in the States now, but
it's kind of, it's not a good sign when we don't talk about them ever.
Well, the show's not really that great.
Is it even on anymore?
Yeah.
It is?
It's on Peacock. I mean, they have good matches every once in a while. But even those, I haven't, everyone is like, go watch Ilya Dragunov Walter.
I never did.
Never
Me
did,
either, yeah.
right?
I did
That's how
actually.
little
I got a thing from my WWE fan club or whatever it is. This time they asked me what my current interest in NXT is. I said none at all.
Zero.
Said SmackDown. I said none at all. Raw, not at all.
Hmm.
Said, when's the last time you liked them? So for NXT, I was within the last year. The other two, it was not at all. But still, they didn't give me the tell us why that I wanted.
No, they don't want to know why. All right. Mike sent in some predictions. He heard the show. And
Correct.
Decided to send in some predictions at the last minute. So I would like to draw your attention to the document so we can go over these picks that Mike made. I don't know if you've pulled that up yet because he made sure to put them in the document.
Which document?
Right, the Google Doc, right underneath the show. The show rundown, right underneath the Mike.
All the way down.
No, right in where Mike, right before segment to be named later, where it says Mike sent in some predictions.
Yeah.
They're listed right there.
I don't see that.
I don't see them.
Yeah, well, they're listed right there. And I'll go first. His first prediction of the year is that NXT is actually going to get 3 hours. It's going to move to 3 hours on USA.
That is a wild pick.
Yeah, it's a wild pick. Really wild pick considering where they're headed. But I don't know if you guys want to read some of these.
Well, the one that I'm trying to figure out, because I can see. No, I don't. I understand the first half.
Okay.
That. Why did I just.
You blanked.
I did blank.
Yeah, you got to get the document back up, I think.
Brock is going to hold the belt for the
Yeah.
whole year. I get it.
Right.
But
Yeah.
he's simultaneously
sense.
going to get the IWGP title as well.
Whoa.
And do international champ.
That is a
And I don't
bold,
understand.
That's a weird, bold prediction.
I know that he has been IWGP champ. I know that. So maybe he thinks, I don't know. But he's going to hold WWE title and IWGP same time.
Here's a weird one. I didn't expect this because his involvement has been so little in the show, right? He's taking a big step back. He's basically only on every once in a while, right?
Yeah.
So I'm surprised that he put this one out there. He's going to come back, but only do a bonus show, the history and retrospective of Ricochet's promos, which is weird. That's a weird one.
I feel like he's had some time on his hands,
Yeah.
and maybe he's been doing some
Think
digging.
he's bored? Is that why? So you look forward to that bonus show. Every week he will bring us history and retrospective of Ricochet's promos this year.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm
This is some
looking
really
forward to what he
weird.
has to say.
There's a lot here. I don't know. He's really going out on a limb on some of these. So we'll see. You got any? Is there any more in there, Wally? Can you check the document?
I'm looking at the document. I think we covered all.
Okay. All right.
Well,
So
the other one that I thought was funny, because he has complained before,
yeah.
but it says that on one of our shows we will actually call a sporting event like the whole game,
Oh, he wants a play-by-play of an old sporting event.
but the whole thing.
So let's pick a really old sporting event, like 20 years ago.
Like the 87 World Series.
Yeah.
Mike wants
he
us
would
to
love.
delve in.
He actually wants us to do that play-by-play.
That's not a prediction. That's an ask.
He wants that. Okay, time for a segment to be named later. See if any of those predictions come true, Mike. Ghost Mike.
So I looked into some. I forget why we were talking about it, but while he was talking about hay pennies,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I didn't really know what a hay penny was.
Bet.
Yeah.
Hay penny.
I think I asked what a hay penny was.
So a
You
hay
said
penny
it and then asked what it was.
is a real British Cockney way to write/say half penny.
Okay.
Just cut out the two letters. So a hay penny is
Okay.
half of a British penny, is originally what it is.
Okay.
Right.
Did you know that the half cent is the lowest denomination ever minted in the United States?
There's a half cent?
There was a half cent from 1793 to 1857.
Oh, okay. So yes, no
Like
longer.
these history lessons.
So you could probably find one if you want to go pay a bunch of money for a half a cent.
Should you start your play-by-play right now? Because Alabama just had a big play.
They did have a big play. It's good. I like that.
People love this stuff, especially Ghost Mike.
And then I also,
Which is why we do it.
yeah,
Just for him. It's like
Yeah.
a love letter.
this actually should have led the show,
Oh.
but our girl Maki Ito,
Yes.
she won the International Princess Championship on
Right.
January the 4th.
Awesome.
This is her second time with this title.
Yeah.
Afterwards, she was, doing a little promo and whatever.
Yeah, spiels.
And part of it was she wants to come back to AEW, and she's going to beat Thunder Rosa.
Okay. Weird.
Thunder
Okay.
Rosa then shot back with a very long tweet about, I've beaten you for that very belt before. I'll do it again.
Okay.
Come on back here. I'll beat you again. Blah, 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 blah,
Did
blah.
not realize they had a history.
Yeah, and they actually have fought on like an AEW Elevation match or something.
Oh.
Or they're part of a tag match, I think.
Okay.
So she had this long-winded text about all the things she's going to do, to which Maki Itoh replied, and I am quoting. I would not say this,
You would
but I'm
never say
quoting.
this for real.
She replied to this long tweet and just said, "You talk a lot, bitch." And that was me vocalizing a yawn emoji.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so good.
She's the best.
She's the best. All right. It's been one week off, so you're probably rusty.
I'm sure I'm rusty.
I'm sure you're both rusty.
But Wally said he wants to go first.
No.
It's the eBay Wars. Bill is on top, 13 points.
What do we have? Oh,
Wally
my.
is second with 12. And the Ghost cheated to get up to 3.
Yes, he did.
So, what we have here is a 1999 WWF talking doorbell Undertaker new original in package. Very exciting. If my computer will let me scroll, I can read the description. Ready? A new, unused, unopened, undamaged, including handmade items, which, no.
Yeah.
WWF doorbell China Undertaker 1999 doorbell Undertaker new in package shipped with U.S. priority mail 30-day money back guarantee. 1999 WWF talking doorbell is brand new. Item has been stored for 22 years. Push the button and it talks to you. Images change from a still portrait into an action photo. Please take a look at other items in my store. Thank you, Guy. It on the package, because it's sealed in package,
Yeah.
it says instant arena action. Try me.
Image changes from still portrait to action photos.
So the photos is the one picture is Undertaker just like a fake signature. Then the next one is him punching Jerry the King Lawler of all people. Now, you want to take a guess at who the other folks are who are getting talking doorbells during this time?
Let's see.
99?
Stone Cold.
Yep, check. Got it.
The Rock.
Got it.
Yeah.
Those two. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Talking
I thought.
doorbell.
Yeah, I was expecting something difficult.
You can choose to have your World Wrestling Federation talking doorbell have a mixture of 5 sayings. I wonder what the Undertakers were.
Rest in peace. Is that it?
Yeah, what else did he say? I don't know. Join the
This.
corporate ministry.
he does this.
Just a silent throat thing.
Yeah, the
Any
silent-
chance you get Undertaker?
Paul Bear impression. We haven't had those in a long time. Hey, my Undertaker. Grab my
this
urn.
is before American Badass.
Yeah, right before 1999. All right, Bill has to go first
Okay.
and guess how much this shit is going for on eBay. That's what the eBay wars are. Bill's up by 1.
Thank you for describing what the eBay wars are.
Well, you know, there might be a new listener or two out there that
So-
doesn't know what it is. It's been going on a while.
I mean, it's not hard to figure out, though.
You're part of the show.
This is difficult because at first I thought, there's not a ton special, but then there's electronics involved, so they're going to want a lot of money.
It's
But
sealed
also,
for 22 years.
it seems like there's several of them, so this is not one of a kind.
Several wrestlers. We don't know if anybody actually still has it. Can you imagine having a WWF doorbell? It'd be like having a horse neigh when you rang the doorbell of your apartment.
If I was to find this and purchase it, which I'm sure I won't after you tell me how much it costs,
Okay.
what are the chances you could convince your wife to allow you to place this on the front of your house?
There's no fucking chance in hell. No chance in hell. Now, if I had like a backdoor doorbell or something, she allows me to have hidden weird shit. So if there was a doorbell on the back door
for
of
this
the house,
for this
Oh,
for this
studio?
door, the studio door.
if
Yeah,
there was a doorbell back there, sure, she'd probably let me do that. But the front
Not
door, no chance.
What if I just put
As
it on top of the regular doorbell, so there's 2 there?
2 doorbells. Our doorbell does do the. It has settings. You can change it, so you can have like a ghost howl during Halloween and
Okay.
like jingle bells during Christmas. It's very exciting. But no, there's no chance in hell, as Vince McMahon saw would go. All right, Bill. Opening bid is
$154.99.
my goodness.
That is far too much. I'm going to do the
goodness.
pragmatic thing and say $1.
You're gonna say $1.
$1.
You got to see. I understand what you're saying.
Yes.
But there's electronics involved.
You 150. What'd you say? 54?
$154.99.
Yes.
Sealed box
No.
for 22 years.
Not a chance. This has to be under $100. This has to be.
You said $1.
I'm
You
going
want to
with
make a
$1.
guess of what it actually? All right.
Nope.
The winner is. It's $39.97. Wally
It's
Yes.
has tied it up.
wow.
There's no way that was going to
Wally
be
has
100.
tied
mean,
it up.
I don't think it's.
$154.
I don't think it's worth $155. I thought that when he said inbox for 22 years, that he was going to shoot it through the roof.
$39.
$39 is probably.
We're just saying 97 cents, but okay.
Wait, 97?
97 cents.
Very strange.
Okay, so not so
Very
good.
strange. So
Well,
you're,
Wally, you have to go
you're,
first next
you're
week.
both tied up.
No,
That's
no.
not true because you have the disadvantage remaining until you lose it.
That doesn't feel
You
right.
made the
That's
rule.
exactly how I did it.
You made the rule, Bill.
All that.
I don't recall. Like Roger Clemens. I don't recall that. All right. It's tied again. 13-13. All right. We said we were going to go over Wrestle Kingdom. I watched all 10 hours of the first two nights. I did not watch night 3.
Hey, Bill, how much did you watch?
I watched 0% of it.
Okay.
All right. Well, we got the picks as well, right?
We do. Yep.
So we'll see who came out on top of the picks.
I will just say now, I had not one but 2 Lone Wolves stolen from me by Mike the Ghost DeFazio.
Good.
Where I had Lone Wolves, he picked the same people later, and they came in.
All right. Well, night 1, we started out with, I took a little note for each one of these. I'm not going to go over move for move, but took a little note for each one to try to remember every single thing as best as I could because it was a lot of fucking wrestling. I watched 14 hours of wrestling this past week. That's a lot of because I watched
far too much.
I watched 10 hours of
New Japan.
and 4 hours of AEW.
That's so much.
Because AEW had Battle of the Belts.
That is 14 hours too much.
Yeah.
I was gonna watch the Noah show, but everybody basically said it was not worth watching, so I just skipped it since I was already at 14 hours. All right, Chase Owens, Toriano, Minoro Suzuki, and Shima.
Our guy Shima
Shima was back.
from China.
They advanced in the New Japan Rambo Rumble.
Whatever happened to his crew of wrestling ninjas?
They were with him.
That's awesome.
It made me sad. The notes I put for this match were Suzuki, very fun, because you can pin or submit and throw over the top. And he did all of those things to all the young boys that were in the match, like very quickly in a row. When he came in, he like submitted a bunch of them in a row.
That's awesome.
And like gotch pile drived a bunch of them. Shima, remember that? Strong Hearts, AEW was going to have ninjas. Never happened.
That was going to be awesome because they were
gonna be
actual ninjas.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't happen. Shocking. Oh, wait, how do we pick that?
We didn't pick the New Japan Rumble.
Right, because obviously no one knew
Who
Shima.
was there any fun entrances? Any fun people in it?
Shima was the fun
Okay.
entrant. There was another guy who was
No
like...
cheeseburger?
Nope. There was another guy who was like
Cheeseburger Eddie?
60. It was like Fujinami or somebody. I forget.
Okay.
Some legend who was super old came in.
Didn't Billy Gunn? I remember watching Billy
he
Gunn
came
in one year.
Our guy who had the sleepiest match of 20 for us at Collusion in Korea. Scott Norton had a match a couple years ago. Or not a match, but he was in the Rumble. Yo defeated Show.
Yeah, shocking.
A shocker. Yo defeated
Was this a
Show.
good match?
It was okay. A lot of interference because Show's part of the guys who interfere.
Dick to go.
Dick to go and all that. But Yo pulled that out. So Yo won.
We all picked that incorrectly.
Yeah, we got squashed on that one. Bullet Club, El Phantasmo Kenta, and Taiji Ishimori won, defeating Tanahashi, Rocky Romero, and his mega coach partner, Taguchi. And why did that happen? Because Tanahashi just got a kendo stick and started beating up Kenta and got disqualified.
Wow.
Very weird. So there's really not a lot to talk about in this match.
When was their one-on-one match?
The second
night two.
Second
Night
night.
2. So how do we pick that one? I think
This is one of my lone wolves that just became a win for Mike and I.
Wow. Another stinker from night 1 was setup stinker. United Empire, Great-O-Khan, Jeff Cobb, and Will Ospreay defeated LIJ, Bushi, Sonata, and Naito.
Shit.
Yeah, it was boring. It was probably the worst match of the night.
Cool. This was the other one that I should have had a lone wolf on, and Mike and I won that.
Okay,
Good start, guys.
now we get to the interesting stuff. Shibata had his return match against Question Mark.
Ho hum.
And
Nothing
we
happened.
thought Question Mark was going to
I
be
hoped.
a variety
It's
of
gonna be
fun
God.
people, including God.
I thought it would be one of his students.
Nope. It was Ren Narita, former young boy, I guess, who's still a young boy, but he's been a young boy for like 4 fucking years at this point, right?
Yeah.
Shibata came out. This is supposed to be a catch as catch can wrestling rules match. He came out, grabbed a mic, and said, yeah, no, this is a full-on wrestling match, and we're going to have strikes. And then put the mic down, and then had a fun, probably like 10-minute match against Ren Narita where they beat each other up pretty good.
And they were both striking one another.
And both striking each other, and he won, beating Ren Narita, and he said, basically, I'm back. Now, what that means, I don't know, because we
Right.
took bets on how many matches that means he's going to have. Now, there was also the weird thing of Meltzer said this was a shoot, and that nobody in New Japan knew what was happening. And the announcer certainly made it seem that way. Like, whoa, that wasn't supposed to happen. But everybody else basically said that's wrong.
Yeah.
They knew exactly what
And
was
this
happening.
is where Dave Meltzer also said that during surgery they pulled his brain out of his head
That wasn't
and
Meltzer.
then put it back in. Oh, I thought that was a Meltzer.
No,
No,
yeah, I
that
thought
wasn't
Mike said that was
Meltzer.
Meltzer.
I don't think that was Meltzer.
Oh, I thought it was one.
I think it was an interview like Shibata had where he said that. I don't think Meltzer said that his brain was removed from his body. I don't know if he's that in. Maybe. I thought it was like a weird interview with Shibata himself saying that his brain was removed from his body. But Evil defeated Tomohiro. Oh, wait. Did we pick Shibata to win?
We
Of
all
course
swept
did.
Shibata.
Evil defeated Tomohiro Ishii to win the Never Openweight Championship with lots of interference.
Sounds boring.
Could have been a fun match, but boring as shit. Just not as boring as the United Empire match.
Mike said that that Meltzer was reporting
Wow.
the brain removal
Okay,
during
sorry. I
surgery.
thought
Dave
that was
is
somebody
losing
else. Uncle Dave
Yeah.
is losing it. Evil wins. How do we pick that?
You and Wally picked this correctly.
Ooh, baby. All right. Next up was Chaos, being Hiroki Goto and Yoshihashi, my two least favorite wrestlers in New Japan, against Dangerous Techers, Tai Chi and Zack Sabre, who are two of my favorites. And unfortunately, my two least favorites won the tag team titles, Goto and Yoshihashi. And this is the note I wrote down for this match. I actually thought my two most hated wrestlers in New Japan were kind of fun together. That's the note I wrote down. Congratulations to them. They proved me wrong. I enjoyed them together. Mostly because they did a lot of fun double teams. Like, I love tag team double teams. This is great.
Good.
So, how do we pick this?
Wally and I knew that Goto and Yoshihashi would win.
Wow.
I picked Yoshihashi and
I
Goto
believe
over
the way
my
this
guy,
went
Zack
was I
Sabre.
picked it and you said, I don't like that all of my picks are opposite of Bill,
Okay.
so I'm going to pick them for this match.
That makes more sense.
think that's
yes.
how that
That
went.
makes more sense. Because
Okay.
my guy is Zack Sabre.
Thought this was good? Yeah, you're right. Your only wrestler you like and have a shirt for other than Finn Balor is Zack Sabre. El Despy and Hiromu Takahashi for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. Very fun, 16-minute match. Crisp, heavy-hitting, crazy.
Okay.
But El Despy came out with the victory.
And he's good, apparently.
Yeah, he's
I feel
great.
like I've only ever seen him fight in, like...
In the six-mans and
Yeah.
stuff. He is good. He was good in this match.
And he has a mask, right?
He has a mask.
Okay.
And there was a neck punch-off
Ooh, I love
moment.
that.
So
I
you
love
would have
neck
liked
punches.
that, where they punch each other in the neck very hard with closed fists. But Despy came out with the victory, which is shocking to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, shocking to all of us.
Takahashi just came back from his shoulder injury and won the Best of the Super Juniors to get this match and then lost. Very surprising. So we all lost it.
We sure did.
Sweep it. All right. Okada defeated Shingo Takagi in an IWGP Heavyweight Championship match.
I heard a lot of people saying Okada looked great, back to his old self again.
Yes. These are the notes that I wrote. Nice to be back in this place again. Match of the night for night one, easy. Shingo trying to piss off Okada by doing Rainmaker poses was fun. The only negative I had, too many money clips.
Yeah,
Meaning...
Not the only negative, but it's Okada's other finisher that's a
okay.
But it's like a weird camel's clutch, but not really.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yes, I remember seeing
So-
that.
I just remember everybody saying it just slows everything down.
It's boring and lame, but it didn't end the match. So he wins. Real bummer he didn't take the old belt. He takes the new stupid belt.
Oh, yeah?
He retired. He officially said like this. Sorry for all the confusion, but this belt is retired and is beloved. But we're gonna go with this new wing belt, which pissed me off. Then our good buddy Ospreay came out being a real dick. Said, "Fake champ, have a good night, you fake champ," in English, and left.
Okay. English promo to make the crowd mad.
Right. So Okada wins back the title at night one. How do we pick that? Did we sweep that?
Swept that.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. So how are we looking at our night one?
Ryan, you had 3.
Yeesh.
Mike had 4.
Ooh.
Wally had 4.
Wow.
Yep.
And I had 5.
Yep.
Woof. Good night for you. All right. Night 2.
Should have been 7. Thanks, Ghost.
Really, thank you, Ghost. Thank you very much.
Ghost. Ruined it for Bill. All right. So night 2 started with a match that was not the whatever the fuck Rumble leading into a thing like it should have been. It was Nagata, Honma, and Makabe defeating Bad Luck Fale, Jado, and Gato.
Sounds terrible.
And Honma got the pin. Honma got a win. So, Wally, congratulations. You picked Honma one time to win a bunch of matches. Weirdly.
Honma's the one with the voice, right?
Yeah, yep. He got injured. He had like the terrible neck injury.
Yep.
And my favorite thing about Honma is when he comes out with that big giant bag on his head and Kevin Kelly goes, "Who's that?" And then he takes it off and he goes, "Oh, it's Honma." Oh, he's under there. Oh, okay. Anyway, weird opening match.
We didn't
did
pick
not
that.
pick that.
Yeah,
We did not pick. Master Wato, Bread Club, and Tenzan defeated Suzuki-gun, which was Despi, Taka Michinoku, and Kanemaru.
Is Kanemaru the guy who spits whiskey?
Yes.
Okay.
Whiskey spitter. Taka Michinoku was back. He was very fun, and they made a comment because he was like Zack Sabre Jr.'s manager for a while. And they were like, "Oh, it's been 2 years since Taka's been on New Japan." I'm like, holy shit.
Wow.
I haven't watched New Japan consistently in 2 years. Oh, my God. Master Wato pinned Desperado in this match.
So does he get a junior
He's going to get a
title?
junior title match.
Okay.
Desperado just won it the night before, didn't he?
Yep. He was champ and retained
Oh,
the
he
night before,
okay.
and then Wato pinned him here. So we did not pick this either, I
We
don't
did not.
think.
No.
So that was that. Los Ingorbonables defeated Suzuki-gun in a match.
Dookie.
Dookie was out there.
Oh, I had my guy Bushi versus my guy Zack Sabre in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think I picked
Shingo
the
got
wrong one, though.
himself. Basically, Shingo got himself back on top with a win.
Okay.
So he wasn't leaving the entire weekend with nothing.
Gotcha.
We did not pick this one.
We did not pick this one.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Then it was Robbie Eagles
We did pick this one.
Oh shit.
and Tiger Mask
Oh, I don't
versus
think I like
Rocky
this.
Romero and Taguchi, the Mega Coaches,
Yep, my
versus
guys.
Phantasmo and Taiji Ishimori, the Bullet Club.
Who are the cutest tag team in Bullet Club or something?
Yes, the cutest.
Bullet Club's cutest tag team.
So the storyline of this was El Phantasmo has a load for the last 2 year or two. I'm not sure, a while. He's had this super kick that is like killing people. He super kicks somebody, they're out, and he wins the match, which is not how.
Who is this?
El Phantasmo.
Okay.
He super kick people and then they just lose or be knocked out cold, like TKO win.
Right.
And everyone suspects that he has a loaded boot. But he says, "I got a strong foot from super kicking trees in Canada."
I believe him. I believe him.
Well, his boot got taken off and they found out he was loaded.
Oh.
So him and the cutie Bone Soldier got eliminated by DQ. And then Kevin Kelly said a very funny thing that said, so is he going to have to forfeit all the matches he's won over the last year because of this thing? Does he have to give over the winner's purse? Does he have to cut some checks? Which I thought was fun. And then Good Guys, Robbie Eagles and Tiger Mask won over the Mega Coaches.
Yeah. Tiger Mask.
Fun.
4, huh?
That was fun.
How do we pick it? How do we pick this?
Unfortunately, we had a lone wolf here. Wally Foley picked Flying Tiger to retain.
Yeah, motherfucker.
This one was... there's 3 of us. I guess I'll pick the other one.
Holy
After Ryan and I had already chosen people.
Oh my
God. We actually got to see the Stardom special match. It actually was on the show.
We did not pick
It was
this
not
one.
a dark match.
And it wasn't a popcorn match right before the title match?
No, it wasn't. It was actually on the show, and people liked it and clapped. So good for Stardom.
Yes.
Kamitani and Nakano defeated Iwatani and Starlight Kid.
Indeed.
And we picked it, right?
Yes.
We did?
Ryan, you, me, and Mike all picked Maya Iwatani to win, so we were wrong.
Oh, my God.
Wally picked Starlight Kid to win. He was also wrong. We swept the wrong team here.
Oh, boy.
You dick. You said that purposefully
Yes, he did.
misleadingly.
Yes,
I
he
did.
did.
But also, that is how he picked it. Ryan and I were like, I don't know, that's the one I know. And you're like, oh, I'll take Starlight Kid.
She seems to be like an up-and-coming star, though. Kamitani hit a Phoenix Splash to win. Have you ever seen a woman hit a Phoenix Splash before?
I believe I have.
I don't think I have. It was pretty fucking awesome. I've seen some cool flippity-doos off the top, but I don't think I've seen many women hit a Phoenix Splash.
I don't believe that I have.
Phoenix
Not
Splash.
that I don't believe it can happen, but I don't
think I've seen it.
I've never
No.
seen it, so it was cool. It's the one where you're jump
facing,
and twist.
Are you facing towards the ring?
face forward? You jump,
Okay.
twist, and then land. You do like
Oh,
It's like
the
a
Seth
flip and a
Rollins
half
one.
twist. Yeah.
the
Seth
did.
Rollins.
Seth
Okay,
did.
all right,
Yeah,
yeah.
Seth can do it.
In
So you're facing
Ibushi
out
does
toward-
too, right?
Out of the
Ibushi
ring.
does it. Yep, I've seen Omega do it.
Yeah.
Naito can do it because
Oh,
that's
really?
how he lost a bunch of matches because he would do
I was
it.
going for it.
He would go for like a flashy ending and then lose because of that.
Yeah, you face out of the ring and do a flip backwards, but you also spin,
Yeah.
so you
Yeah,
land.
It's very impressive, and I'm sure there's got to be some other woman that's done it before.
I've not seen it.
But
though,
I have
yeah.
never seen it, so I thought that was cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Very cool. We finally got our 4-man match where Minoro Suzuki defeated Chase Owens, Shima, and Toriano and became the King of Pro Wrestling 2022 Provisional Champion, which means he can make stipulations for matches with people, which I think is a
All
fun
year?
gimmick. Yes, as long as he holds the trophy or whatever it is, which is what Yano's been doing.
Right.
Like,
These 2-count
I
matches
can,
and stuff.
like I can make all the corners deadly and it's legal. A 2-count match to win, yeah, all that kind of stuff. So
See, that I really like. The 2-count match,
Yeah.
I really like that.
So Suzuki won that one. My notes for this are Yano be Yano. Shima has Yano in a hold while he's been submitted. Then he gets submitted. Then he gets submitted. Then he gets submitted. So it's 3 headlocks while Yano's still in a leg lock at the same time. Suzuki beat Yano, but then Yano handcuffed him to the rope and escaped a beating. So obviously they're gonna have Yano had like an undefeated record against Suzuki for a while because he just kept cheating and Suzuki couldn't beat him, but Suzuki did beat him at some.
But
Wrestle
couldn't really
Kingdom.
get full revenge
Yeah, so he couldn't get full revenge here, but I'm sure they will face each other.
with some kind
Okay.
of like, it'll be some blood sport stipulation or
Yeah,
something like
right.
no running.
Yeah, no ropes, no running. That would be fun. Don't think we picked that, right?
We
'Cause
did not.
We didn't
We didn't
know
know
who
who
we
was
even to
gonna-
pick,
yeah.
so we didn't pick that. Okay.
Well, we did. Did we pick TBA, and TBD?
Oh, right.
Yes, we did.
TBA,
Yeah.
TBA. Bullet Club being Evil Show and Takahashi the Tokyo Pizimp. The 3 cheaters, along with Dick to Go in their corner, defeated Chaos, which was Goto, Yo, and Yoshihashi. So they're still the 6-man, never openweight champions, which is
Yes,
something
they are.
that often change hands. So I'm assuming that Wally picked it against us and won that one.
Wally and I picked it and won that one.
Okay.
All right.
Good for you. All the cheating and a wet fart was the note that I wrote down for that.
Okay.
Not fun. The Noah people came out. I don't know very much about all the Noah guys, but they came out and set up the matches for night 3, basically saying we're the better promotion. And then LIJ came out and confronted them, but nobody fought. So it wasn't really that exciting.
Yeah, it does not sound exciting.
It was exciting to see them walk out and then start talking, but nobody fought each other, so whatever. Sonata was mostly clean shaven, 92% clean shaven, maybe.
And then the beard was normal. It wasn't blonde anymore, right?
It was blonde-ish.
Okay.
It wasn't completely normal, but it wasn't very long.
Oh, see, I thought you liked him when he wasn't shaven.
You want some clean
I want,
shaven.
You
I
want
want
him
actual baby face.
You want
Sonata.
clean? No, you want clean
Yeah.
shaven.
Yeah,
oh, I
wants
thought
it.
you
He
wanted
wants-
the opposite.
No,
He
I
wants
want him
clean-shaven
cleaned up,
Sonata.
looking hot again.
Okay.
I mean, he was looking hot, and he defeated Great-O-Khan, who's maybe now, since I like Yoshihashi in a tag team, my least favorite wrestler in New Japan. But
Master Watto versus Great-O-Khan. Who do you got?
who?
Master Watto.
Oh, Master Watto, for sure.
Oh, okay.
I like Master Watto way better than Great-O-Khan. Anyway, Great-O-Khan has this weird offense and doesn't do dives, and it's now become a part of, how shitty he is, has become a part of his gimmick.
Oh.
So he keeps, pretending to dive outside and then doesn't in the first match. And then this match, he did it again, and Sonata's just waiting for him, lifting his arms, dive or not dive, let's keep fighting. And then he just waited, and Great-O-Khan did a floppity onto him, and he got hit by it because he was waiting for a dive that was never going to come. So that was okay, I guess, but Sonata won.
Good. Good.
Great-O-Khan hit a dive, whatever. That's my note for that.
Did we pick it?
We did.
Okay.
Ryan and I picked this correctly.
Oh no,
Why would you pick Great-O-Khan?
I don't know.
Naito defeated Jeff Cobb. I was high hope for this match because I think Jeff Cobb last year had one of my favorite matches on Wrestle Kingdom. He got hurt 2 seconds into the match.
Oh, really?
And tweaked his knee somehow for real, and it was still okay. He still kept going and did okay, but it wasn't what it should have been. And Naito won. So
Picked correctly by all but the ghost.
Okay.
yeah, not great. Hopefully Jeff Cobb's not in super pain.
Yeah, you
All
wonder
right.
how much of it they had to change if he was hurt the whole match.
I assume he was going to lose anyway, but
Right.
yeah, I think he was really hurt from that match. Tanahashi defeated Kenta in a no DQ match to win the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship match. IWGP Heavyweight Championship. This was so much fun. This is the best match. Not the best match. The most fun match
Of the whole
of
thing?
the 2 nights for me.
Because Kenta almost died?
Because Kenta set up a ladder. I was explaining this to you guys before the show
What were
started.
the injuries he suffered?
It's a bruised, dislocated hip or a bruised hip, a broken nose,
Dislocated hip, I
a
think.
lacerated finger, and something with his back, I think,
Yeah. Gross.
and a broken nose. So he was pretty beat up, and then he decided to get a 20-foot. This is Kenta. Decided to get a 20-foot ladder in the ring, then couldn't set it up because of this weird Japanese-style 20-foot ladder with some weird 4 bars that he had to screw in, and the audience was not allowed to cheer or boo. Only allowed to clap.
Yeah.
That's it. But they broke the rules here because they were laughing as Kenta couldn't set it up and was swearing at the ladder and then yelling at the audience and then trying to set it up more. Finally, he gets to the top after he sets it up, and then Tanahashi gets up and just pushes him over. But he falls face first, face breaking his fall onto a garbage can.
Ugh.
And broke his nose instantly. You can just see instantly how
Blood
bad.
everywhere?
Yep, blood everywhere. And then Tanahashi picked him up, dumped him on top of a table that was set up, jumped off for a high fly flow, and beat him. And then they whisked Kenta right out of there because he was obviously super fucked up.
And Tana used a guitar in this?
Yes, of course
Like
he
a
did.
Jeff Jarrett
Yes,
guitar?
yes. It was great. Fantastic. Yes, that's my notes.
Nice.
Tana uses weapons. He, of course, uses a guitar. Huge ladder. Crowd laughs. He tries to get Red Shoes to help him, but Red Shoes won't. That was funny. He falls up on a trash can. Tana does a 5-5 flow. Blood. This match rocked.
Picked correctly, Ryan, by yourself and myself.
Wow, Mike did not pick
Mike did.
Tana?
Mike did bad.
Wow, that's weird. Okada then had to face Will Ospreay in the final match, where he retained the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, and it was great. Ospreay jumped off of the giant lighting rig.
I saw
thing.
a crazy thing of him upside down off of that thing.
Yep, he jumped off of that, which was fun. Okada did Stormbreaker to Ospreay, Ospreay's finisher. Okada officially back on top. It's like the reverse of the Thanos snap. Wally, you will get that bill, you won't.
Yep.
The first challenger came out was Naito.
So people came back to life. Am I understanding it correctly?
Wow.
The universe was reset, if you will.
Okay.
Okada then cut his 3 things promo, which he did on night 1 as well, but was interrupted by Ospreay. But this time he cried, legitimately got choked up, and he said, we need to do better. I want to hear cheers and chants in 2022, not just your claps.
Okada, come wrestle at AW in Florida. There are literally no rules. You might get sick and die, but there are no rules.
I thought it was really nice. Like, he was genuinely like broken up about it. Like, I can't get cheers. This sucks.
Good.
We need to get better.
And he's somebody that doesn't always need cheers. Like, he's always been good if it's a face versus face.
Sure.
Of being heel enough that he gets the booze for that match.
And there was a lot here with Ospreay being the one who brought, not Ospreay, I'm sorry. Okada being the one who brought Ospreay into New Japan, and now he's turned on his friend and the guy who got him there, and just to be evil dick and all that. So there was a lot bubbling under the surface. It was a very good match. It's probably the match of the night, but it wasn't the most fun. That weapons match was fucking crazy.
Were they back to back too?
Yes.
Wow, what a close.
Yeah, it was great. Night 2 was better than night 1, probably.
We definitely swept that one for Okada as well.
Okada back on top. All right, so that means how do we finish Wrestle Kingdom? Because we didn't pick Noah.
We did not. So we picked 15 total matches.
Okay.
The Ghost correctly chose 5.
Dude!
Ryan, you almost got to 50%. You got 7.
Okay.
Thanks to his lone wolf, while I got 9.
Yep.
Yours truly took home 10.
Yes.
Wow.
So you only gained 1 on me.
I gained 1, which puts me 9 back of you.
Wally's in first.
It puts me tied with Ryan.
Okay.
So now
So I was behind you, right?
you were ahead of me by.
Oh, I was ahead of you.
You were ahead of me by
so that's
3.
bad.
We're
So that's
tied
bad.
now.
That's bad.
And then Mike is
Boo.
there as well.
Wow. Even when he tries to pick, he still sucks.
He doesn't. He knows less about New Japan than any of us, clearly.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Way less. All right. Well, are you going to do a top 5 or
Yes.
are we going to collapse that segment?
I came up with this on the fly while you were talking about the Okada match.
Which one? The first one or the second one?
The
Which
second
one?
one. The second one.
We
Like
just
2 minutes
now-
ago. 2 minutes ago.
I'm sure it's going to be excellent.
Because I looked forward and I was like, oh shit, I have a top 5. And then I looked a little further forward and I was like, oh shit, I have to pick the review too. So top 5 fantasy football players for my championship team.
Who even cares?
Number 5, George Kittle. Number 4, CeeDee Lamb. Number 3, Travis Kelce. Number 2,
God.
Jamar Chase. And number 1, Austin Eckler.
Oh my God!
Yep. Hey,
Blue.
I did a top 5. That's all that counts. It doesn't matter whether you like it or not. I did it.
All right, I got a couple quick hitters before we go to tweets of the week and get the hell out of here. So you got time to look for your review.
I think I found it. But
All right, quick hitters. GCW's bringing in Ricky Morton. Are you excited for this, or are you
course.
horrified for
This
this?
is not the first time, is it?
I don't know.
I thought they had like a whole match. or
Maybe they
something.
did. I don't
Not
know.
Robert. Not Ricky to Robert.
No, just Ricky. Just Ricky. No Robert.
Okay.
Are you excited by this or
No,
no?
of course not.
No.
Good for Ricky. Keep getting him checks, but
Keep giving them checks, Ricky. He will face Matt Cardona at one point. So
I mean,
I'm interested
that'll
in
be
that.
something. I don't know. Matt has something in mind, I'm sure, but
Oh boy,
he's gonna bleed. I feel like Ricky's gonna
you're
bleed.
gonna bleed. You're gonna bleed. Let's see. What else is a quick hitter here? Ring of Honor invaded Impact. Does that matter to you at all?
I mean, I guess good for Ring of Honor to kind of
Keep-
stay relevant.
Stay alive.
Yeah.
They also announced There are plans for April, which I didn't read because I don't believe it's going to happen.
Okay.
Based on my prediction, so I don't want it to be true. I mean, I want it to be true, but for my prediction's sake.
I saw your guy Danhausen officially got fired or released or whatever.
Yes. We'll get to that in a minute. Also, Tom Phillips. Now, Tom, whatever the fuck his real last name is.
Hannafin or something.
Oh, that's who that guy was?
Yes.
Okay.
He's Impact's new play-by-play announcer. Does that help?
That's good for them.
In wanting to watch Impact.
Oh, no.
No.
Absolutely.
No, but it's good for them. It's
It
a
is
positive for them.
But no, it doesn't make me want to watch Impact.
Yeah, no.
But he was a good announcer. He just wasn't your technical guy. He didn't know the names to all the moves, or at least he wouldn't call them out.
Right.
But as just a commentator, keeping it going, and also having like some personality, but not taking over the broadcast.
Very vanilla in a good way.
In a good way, yeah. I enjoy him. He's not a Mike Tenay, but he's good.
All right. He's paired with D'Lo.
Don't know anything about D'Lo as an announcer.
Like D'Lo
Brown, the D'Lo, yeah. D'Lo's the other announcer. Mickey James, who retained her Impact Women's Championship, or Knockouts Championship, I guess it's called, was announced for the WWE Women's Royal Rumble? What the hell is going on?
She's 100% going to get like embarrassed somehow. Vince is going to like have her thrown out right away.
It's so weird on so many number of things. Because number one, she was fired and sent her shit in a trash bag.
Yeah, why would she ever come
back?
Why
the fuck would you...
Money.
Why would you do business with them again in that scenario? And then number two, from a WWE standpoint, it's like, we fired or forced out so many fucking people. We don't have enough women to do a Women's Royal Rumble.
I think they've actually maybe reached a point where the enemy of my enemy is my friend. All right, let's us and Impact team up against AEW.
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
I thought, doesn't Impact have a good...
They used to.
They used to, and they don't anymore.
Oh.
They don't work together anymore for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Because that was the whole Kenny Omega, and he was
Kenny was
back
the
and forth
champ.
a bit.
He was their champ.
I just feel like she's going to get tossed unceremoniously, and then like Lacey Evans is going to stomp on the Knockouts title or something.
Yeah, something.
She's not going to come out with the Knockouts title, you think?
Yeah.
That'd be weird.
She's going to bring it out just so that Vince can throw it in a trash can or something.
Oh, my God. Why? I hope she gets paid a lot. Jake Atlas, one of our favorites, was signed to AEW, which is great. Then he had a great match against Adam Cole where he was looking very good.
You guys both said he was a beefcake now, you and Mike.
Beefed up, looking great. And he had said, like, I finally have music that suits me better. I can finally dress more how I want to dress. Because in one of his interviews, he said, like, WWE was great and all, but they were like, don't be gay. Like, you're just a guy. And he was like, but I am gay. Like, I know that's not my whole character, but I am a gay man.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, just be a wrestler. Like, downplay all the gay stuff. And he's like, okay.
What was his name?
Very weird.
What was his name in WWE?
Always Jake
Still
Atlas.
Jake Atlas.
Oh, so he's always been Jake Atlas.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he was good on some NXT stuff, but never really like let off the leash, like go all out.
Right.
And he was awesome in this match and he had Adam Cole, of course, as a partner,
Which
so
helps.
that was good.
Yeah.
But he was great.
Which those two, I assume, have crossed paths many a time back in the day.
I'm sure. But he blew out his knee in the match,
That's
and
terrible.
he's out for a while.
I thought he said it wasn't as bad, no?
He said it wasn't that bad and he'd be back soon and had a very good positive outlook on it. But I mean, he's still got a bad knee injury. Even an MCL isn't great.
Right.
They don't go into what happened. They just say blew out his knee.
Which is interesting about AEW's injury reports. They don't often like tell you if people are like, we didn't even know Miro was injured until he said like, I have a hamstring injury or something. Like randomly. We didn't know why he was off TV. So that happened. That sucked. And the other injury thing that happened was Rey Fenix got choke slammed through a table. And when he went through, his arm bent the other way, which is really gross. But because this man is just like a superhero or something, he's an animo. His arm is injured, but it's not broken. Somehow he has no broken bones.
He and a bunch of other people are like, thank God he dislocated his arm.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's gross.
No, that's disgusting.
So disgusting, but
it's better than breaking it.
Is it?
No breaks.
Yes.
I don't know.
Because breaks, once they heal, are generally healed.
It was gross.
I mean, hopefully it is fine.
It was so gross, but hopefully he's okay and comes back. But yikes. It was disgusting. Okay. Time for tweets of the week. Well, you got a couple more minutes to get your review.
I got my review ready.
All right. Number 1.
Maki Ito.
I was very excited about this. Ricky Morton from Real Ricky Morton on Twitter. Watching you grow has been my favorite. Real Kerry Morton, your time is now. There's a new Morton coming up. His son apparently is going to wrestle.
Wow.
That's fucking awesome. From Nixon Newell.
Who was Tegan Knox?
A.K.A. Tegan Knox, or F.K.A. Tegan Knox. Tony fucking Storm. Go be you. Lightning emoji. Okay? This guy, Blind Karevic. At Blind Karevic.
Sure.
Beth, where's the fucking music? For some reason, Beth Phoenix, always the professional, waits for her music because the music tells the fans what's going on. It's Beth Phoenix waiting for her music.
Just standing at the top of the ramp, not proceeding to the ring.
That was from January 2nd. January 4th.
Where's my music? Hit my fucking music.
Violence.
At local... At local Soundwave, Shibata. I have returned to work without incident. At Sexy Chucky T, my favorite. Can I say the S word on Turner Broadcasting System? This is from us. I put proof that our champagne bottle from the award show last week was in fact named.
Yeah.
Number 69.
I got to tell you, I went to get a replacement bottle this weekend. Could not find it.
Whoa, it's hot off the presses since we started promoting it. Brian Alvarez, imagine firing William Regal.
No.
Danhausen, William Regal forever.
Of course.
Uncle Dax from FTR. There would be no FTR without William Regal.
Yep.
This was funny to me. At Trevor Dame, very funny on Twitter. WWE dreams for wrestlers 20 years ago. Maybe one day I'll main event a WrestleMania. WWE dreams now. Maybe they forget I'm under contract long enough for me to pay off my mortgage.
Yep.
That's a funny one. Trevor. We talked about the brain surgery. Kenny Johnson, one of our favorites, documentarian. I'm not going to read the whole thread, but he details after all the releases and firings, it got me thinking about and feeling for all involved. In 2019 and 20, I got contacted by WWE, and they wanted me to move to Orlando, and I had to turn them down twice. And more explanation as to how fucked up they are. Ken Johnson is the dude who did the Orange Cassidy documentary, Please Don't Die, Joey Janela, a bunch of those other fantastic
the little quick ones.
Quick documentaries. He did one on MJF. There's a bunch of other funny ones. Okay, Danhausen. You said he was fired, right?
Yeah.
Well, don't worry. He's going for employment. Very busy, very evil day filling out job applications for wrestling. A&W food application for employment. Last name, Danhausen. First name, Danhausen. Middle name, Danhausen. What do you hope to achieve by taking this job? Making money.
Yeah.
And other various silly Danhausen faces. What were your last jobs? Ring of Honor. What happened? Who knows? Who was the manager? Dave Honor. What happened to you? I got fired. Who are your references, Danhausen? Tony. CM Punk. Billy Ass. Now, even funnier. A&W Restaurants replies.
Right?
A very good, very impressive application. You are hired. To which Danhausen wrote, now Danhausen can be back on television. What the hell is going on?
I don't know, but I feel like we're going to see him in an AEW commercial.
Yes, we will. Official PWG. Unfortunately, Philip Five Skulls has decided to retire from pro wrestling and will no longer be competing in the 2022 Battle of Los Angeles. So now we cracked the code on this. Bill, you cracked the code on this.
So they're
Philip
backing
Five
out.
Skulls is CM Punk.
Yeah.
And he is no longer in the Battle of Los Angeles, but he was supposed to be in the Battle of Los Angeles.
And then he backed
Why?
out when his cover got blown.
Something, yes.
When it was no longer a surprise.
Yeah, so he's out, unfortunately. Replaced by, I believe, Speedball Mike Bailey. So not as good as CM Punk.
I don't know who that is.
Not as good as CM Punk. So those were the tweets of the week. You can follow along at Nation Pod with us, and you can look at our champagne bottle. All right, the next review for next week is Wally. What you got?
We are going to watch, because I can't find a wrestler in this movie. We're going to watch Spectre, which is on Ryan's Hulu.
Spectre, as in
The
James Bond with
Yes.
Batista.
Yes, Batista's in it.
Which is funny because I just watched the newest James Bond.
I have not watched any of the Daniel Craig James Bonds.
I watched one, and I'm
Dude.
being very mad about a part of it.
I think
What are you mad about?
I think I made it up through GoldenEye. I watched in order,
Holy shit!
but I don't
Wally.
think I watched anything after GoldenEye.
Well, let's back up because I am a massive James Bond fan, and I absolutely
I don't
love.
think I've ever seen a whole James Bond movie.
Oh my god, you guys!
Except Austin Powers.
If you like Austin
You're
Powers,
worse than I am.
you will like James Bond because it's just as goofy and stupid. That's the best part about it early on. But
I definitely remember.
if you like The Dark Knight, you will like James Bond with Daniel Craig because that's what it is. It's dark James Bond.
Okay.
Okay.
I definitely remember I watched
Very
the,
serious,
the,
very
the
like
one-off Bond guy.
Watch Casino Royale. It's on Netflix right now. Just go watch that. It's about cards and poker and killing people. It's
I would
fucking
like
great.
to see them in order.
We'll start with that. It's on Netflix.
I remember seeing one of the Daniel Craig ones, and at one point they're trying to escape to like some secret path to like an island or something. So
His
away from
house.
bad guys.
His house.
And they're trying to be so secretive, they light a lantern to light their path. And the bad guy's like, "Oh, look at there they are," and somebody dies because they snuck by turning a lantern on.
Well, that's Skyfall, but
Who was the one-off Bond?
the one-time Bond.
Yeah.
I forget his name, but
Do you remember what the movie was?
On Her Majesty's Secret Service? I think is what it
Okay.
was.
So
I think.
Or was it the man? No. That's the
I
man
think
with
it's
the
On
golden
Her
hair.
Majesty's Secret Service. That
All right,
was
so
the
I definitely
one-off.
watched that, but
There was
I
a guy that only did
remember-
one James Bond movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
remember
wasn't popular, so they
seeing
replaced him
McGregor.
immediately.
Maybe I only no. I definitely watched at
Idris Elba?
least.
It would be a great Bond. I
He
think it's-
would be a great Bond.
I think he was supposed to be, and then Daniel Craig got it, and then now he's too old or something.
and
Daniel
now they
Craig's
want
not,
to
like-
they want to go
No, I know,
for a
but-
woman next. I think.
Well, the new Bond, there's a new 007 who's a woman, and she's pretty good. I'm interested to see if they actually use her or not.
Yeah, I think I missed like one.
Wait, what do you mean? There's the new 007?
In the new movie, Bond comes back. He's like off duty or like retired or whatever, and he comes back into the fold.
But I didn't think they reused the numbers
in this,
No.
because they talk about like 006 died doing this. or-
yes,
But
Trevelyan.
007 always is like the top assassin or whatever, I think.
Oh.
And
I like the theory that
So he-
007 is just the code name.
Yeah.
and then you
Yeah.
can just
all the
it's whoever the
00s,
best is.
Yeah, and 007 is supposed to be the best assassin. So
Yeah.
when he retires, she takes over for him.
Yeah.
And we'll be curious to see
And
if
same
that
with
happens in real life.
M and Q and all that. And
Right,
Independence.
because Q, the one guy who played Q,
Job.
you're getting me on a fucking tangent here, but the
Yeah.
guy who played Q for like fucking 40 years. The one
Yeah.
guy,
Okay.
and then he died, and they needed a new Q. So it was the dude from Monty
Michael
Python.
Caine?
No, it was the dude from Monty Python for a while.
the one of the main guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was Q for a couple movies, and then when this new one came around, there was no Q for the first two, and then Ben, what's his face?
Oh, Kingsley.
No, Ben Whishaw or something like that. Something like that. Good British actor who's in a bunch of other stuff. He's Q now.
So I feel like I should watch Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, Skyfall, and then Spectre.
You probably should, because you're not going to know what the hell's going on.
Yeah,
But also, like...
Don't these actually... Didn't Daniel Craig's actually tie into one story? They weren't just a bunch of movies?
Yes.
That's not good.
It's not
I do not have that much time.
It's not so bad. Like, you can watch Spectre and not really worry about it. Like, it's pretty self-contained. There's a couple things in there, but most of it's self-contained. So I don't think
I didn't realize Casino Royale was back in 2006.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Is that Daniel Craig?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's probably
So he's done it for a long time.
Because he also had No Time to Die last year.
That was the one I just saw.
Yeah.
That's the last one.
He's done 5 of them over the span of 15 years.
That's not the most...
Whew.
That's not the most Bond movies from one actor.
I think I saw like Michael B. Jordan or something, but that doesn't make sense because he's not British, right?
No, it has to be a
British person.
Right.
It's owned by Brits. It's not controlled by Americans. Anyway,
so you could, if you want to watch.
Well, technically, it's owned by Amazon now. I think Amazon bought Bond.
Oh, really?
If you want to watch the first couple movies of Daniel Craig before watching Spectre, you can watch Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace on Netflix, and then Skyfall is on Hulu. But it's probably the live TV Hulu.
Yeah, it's on something else too.
Let me see. Actually,
at any
Tubi,
given
probably.
time, you can watch any Bond. They're
Probably on Tubi.
Amazon Prime. Oh, Paramount Plus.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, but Spectre,
Is it a good movie?
it's like the every other rule for Bond. Like Casino Royale's good. Quantum of Solace, meh. Skyfall, back up. Spectre, meh.
Yeah, that's
Kind of back down. Not terrible, but
Can't wait to watch it, Wally.
not as big of a fall as Quantum of Solace
Well,
was.
I had about 4 minutes before.
Pick
I
a show
have-
in 4 minutes.
2 options already in mind for my next one.
Oh, look at you. So we're definitely watching Spectre.
Yes,
Okay.
we were watching Spectre.
All right.
I wanted to try to find something with Bob Saget in it.
Oh my God!
But
what
I
a
couldn't.
tragedy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, there's got to be something, right?
I'm sure there is,
I'm
but
sure.
like off the top of my head, I looked at these names. I'm like, I don't know anything that a wrestler might show up in.
Speaking of Bob Saget, remember how funny he was in fucking Entourage? He was
He was himself. I feel
so
like he was
funny.
way more himself in that.
Yes,
Yeah.
so funny in Entourage.
I still have
Show
never
I
seen
don't
Aristocrats
love.
either.
The Sophisticates. All right, that's it. We're done. Peace out.
See ya.